What is up, guys? Ben here, and welcome back to episode number 19 of my Road to Division 1. If you guys haven't seen the last episode, then I do recommend you go and see that just before you see this video. Then everything will make a little bit more sense to you. So as you can see on your screen right now, this is the situation that we find ourselves in. We have one win from one game in Division 4. As you can see on your screen now, these are just some statistics from the season so far. We've obviously played 6 seasons, won 6. Our overall record is 34-2-2. Our highest division result is Div 5, 19 points. We've had 72% pass accuracy, 51% possession. We average, I think that's 3.74 goals a game, and we average concede 0.45. Our goal difference is 125 in the positive as well. So it's a pretty good start to this series. Or I say start, but we're already more than halfway through. So you know it's quite a good little season run we've had so far. So obviously we're playing this team in the next round, and it really did not play well in this first game. This first guy had a pretty damn decent team. Obviously every man in his midfield, apart from Oscar, and every man in his, well, I say every man in his attack. Basically what I mean is Hazard, Di Maria, Yaya and Sanchez are worth more than my whole team combined. He gets very lucky going through there, and I'm not going to lie, this guy was a little bit better than me in the first half. I couldn't get things right, I couldn't get my head on straight, and basically I suffered, you know, I suffered from a goal. But then we brought on Remy in the second half, and in the second half I was pressuring him like mad. I had 4 one-on-one chances, and Sturridge was the only one to take one. And we do come out with a 1-1 draw, against this guy. So draw isn't too bad considering how much he dominated me in the first half. Second half, I definitely deserved the win, but obviously, if you average it out, then a draw is fair enough. You know, I'm not going to be too mad about that. As you can see, Daniel Sturridge picking up man of the match. Diego Costa really isn't that good. I had Diego Costa just before the Team of the Year came out, just for a cheap team up front with the normal Aguero, and you know he was insane. He was absolutely brilliant, but in the first game, he impressed, I'm not going to lie, but in this game and the next game, you're going to see just not that good at all. So we're going to run with the exact same team. Obviously, we struggled in the first game, so we wanted to run with our strongest side just to make sure that we are actually going to get some points out of the next game. Obviously, we don't want to be losing yet. We still haven't lost, so we don't want to. Well, we don't want to lose again, really. So that would be absolutely brilliant if we could continue to do that. And this guy has a pretty damn awesome team. Every man in his midfield and attack is worth more than my team put together, and his goalkeeper is even worth more than my team put together. Obviously, with the super informed Griezmann, Robben, Ribery, man of the match Yaya, informed Muller and informed De Bruyne. We go through with Diego Costa very early on, get a nice little goal there, and that was pretty much the only thing Diego Costa did in this whole episode, scored that goal. We took him off then, brought Remy on. This guy, just after half-time, got a lucky penalty. I wasn't controlling Cahill. It was frustrating, I'm not going to lie. It's so undeserved. This guy was so much worse than me. In the first game, it was a case of, you know, the guy was decent. In this game, it was a case of he has such a superior team to mine that, you know, it just carried him through. I even went the right way for the penalty save and everything, and it just wasn't going to let me win this game, I didn't think. So I was still pushing hard. I was still pushing on to make sure that we didn't lose. And he goes through again with Robben, and how he managed to creep this in, I have no idea. The goalkeeper's there. How he managed to get it past him, like I said, is beyond me. But he did. So we are going to have to move on, and we're in a bad way at the minute. You know, we're not playing good football. We get very lucky here with Remy, just puts the ball home. And like I said, in this game I had 4, 5, 6 chances right at the start of the game that Sturridge just couldn't put away. So we get another draw, and I was so mad at this point. You know, I hadn't lost, so I don't know why I was so mad, but I was absolutely furious, and I decided that I was going to sell the team because it just wasn't playing. I know I said in the last episode that it was a decent team, and it played more like a team, but you know, who needs a team when you can go absolute sweatfest? And that's what we have done with this next team. So as you can see on your screens right about now, we have changed to a 4-3-2-1, and we had a little bit of a hybrid. It's mainly a one league, but we have 2 players from a different league. So it's you know, I have about 6 grand left over as well. I made a little bit of money off that last team, but here this is the team. Obviously, we've got the hyperlink between Doumbia and Javinia. We've got the Sweat King in Aubameyang. Then we have Goetze, upgraded Xabi Alonso. We have Gundogan, Piszczek, Socrates, or Papastadopoulos, or whatever you want to call him. We have Wiedenfeller in goal. Then we have the upgraded Burner at left back with the normal Boateng at centre back. So we've gone into the first game, and yet again we have someone whose team is absolutely insane. So this is following a little bit of a trend here. Everybody's been buying coins in this division. So we are going to have our work out for us without a doubt, but we'll be going on and hoping that we're going to get a win. Aubameyang steps up very early on and smashes that into the back of the net with his weak foot. Aubameyang is absolutely brilliant on this game. You know, every single version of his card, it's absolutely spectacular. Obviously, I prefer him to have a striker card, a cheap striker card, should I say. so I could play him up front, but right forward is just as good. Doumbia goes through again and puts the ball in, and we get another goal here. I think this is where Aubameyang actually gets this goal. Yeah, he does, and Aubameyang makes it 3-0. And we're absolutely running away with this. And like I said, who needs a team when you can just have Sweat? Obviously, this guy gets very, very lucky here. The goalkeeper just should have left it, because the defender would have absolutely smashed it clear. It wouldn't have just dropped straight to Aguero. But that is the end of the game. We did win 3-1. We did actually manage to pick up a win. Like I said, I was so mad in the first couple of games. I actually had to give a break before I did this commentary, because I was still really, really annoyed. So, I've calmed down a little bit now, which is good. And we managed to pick up the win, which is even better. So we do actually have something to show from this episode. We have 5 points from 3 games, so it's not too bad. We need 4 wins out of 6 games remaining to win this title, which is exactly what we'll be looking for. And I think this team is good enough to do it for me. And it played quite nicely. Obviously, the Sweat just overrules everything. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to share my channel or this video on Facebook and Twitter, whatever other social media outlets you use. Follow me on Twitter at BenMartin_1. Don't forget to subscribe. We are stupidly close to 500 subscribers now. I have a special video and maybe even some face cam. We'll have to see about that. But apart from that, guys, hope you have a very good day. I hope you guys enjoy the content, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.